Hello and welcome to this sewing tutorial to make your bag Elsa. You will find in your sewing kit the different pieces of the bag and the metal parts. The thread with 2 needles and a small pair of scissors. To complete this kit, you will need a lighter. You will also find a reference page to identify the pieces of the bag and stickers to indicate their number. At the back of the document is a pattern to follow for assembling the part. We take about 10 lengths of thread based on the regular piece. We need a lot of threads to sew all the way around. For all the seams of this bag, we are going to do a double needle technique. So we pass the thread in the needle, then we pick the needle, which creates a little loop that we will slip at the bottom of the needle. We then take most of the thread and pull it gently, which makes the knot go up towards the needle. The same goes for the other side. This shape of sewing will allow us to work with the 2 needles by alternating them. We start with pieces 6 and 1. The right piece will be on top of the other, and this for all the pieces that we are going to sew. We pass the 2 needles through the first 2 holes of the main piece and the second needle through the other pieces. The first hole is therefore sewn without the 2 other pieces. We pull the thread to have the same length on each side, and we continue the seam by following the line of holes and alternating the needles. Once you get to the end of the whole lines of the straps, you continue to sew on the main pieces for 3 holes. You will see a bigger hole that will be the central landmark for the 3 holes. We are going to sew this way for the whole piece. We take the pieces 5 and 3 and we continue. If you have any doubts about the number of the straps, or if you have followed the way of sewing correctly, you can consult the document. Once all the straps are sewn and back to the starting point, sew over the seams again to secure the thread before tying a knot. Finally, cut and burn the excess thread. We're going to move on to braiding. The idea is that the strap should intertwine. We pass the strap over, then under the others, alternating them. We're going to fold the bag to focus on one side of the bag. We will braid the strips until we see a line of holes on the central strips that form a V. We're going to sew from the center to the right line, then adding the overstrap. Once the right part is done, we can do the other on the left and then on the other side. These two sides done, we're going to do the same thing for the side. Once this part of the assembly is done, we move on to the straps. We take the last pieces of the bag. We take 3 to 4 lengths of thread, we put the small part in the large part and we start sewing. To finish sewing, we will first put the magnetic clasps. There are small notches to welcome this insert. We start sewing by tying the pieces together following the lines of holes. When you get to the inside of the bag, you add the straps that you sew on the piece until you reach the end of the line of holes. Once this part is done, you can do the same on the other side and sew the other end of the strap. And we do the same for the second strap. Et voilà, your Elsa bag is finished. We hope you like it and this new companion will never leave you.